I will present a spectrum visualizer called Specview developed at the Space Telescope Science Institute. This application already provided a line identification functionality that we decided to extend by giving it an access to the VAMDC infrastructure. To use it, the first thing to do is to load a spectrum, here a FITS file from a BE star. Once the spectrum has been loaded, we have a graphical representation of it, and then we can click on the Line IDs button. Then we got an interface that looks quite like the interface of the web portal. Here you can do two types of queries. You can either do a query against local line lists, which are stored in files, or you can do a query against the VAMDC infrastructure. In this case, the first thing to do is to select which database you want to query. In this example, we will use a database called Spectroscopy of Atoms and Molecules. And we will be looking for data for the HD molecule. We specify a wavelength interval, and we give a lower state energy interval in order to limit the number of results. In this case, we get a limited amount of lines because this example is designed for it. Then we can draw the lines directly on the graph. We can see that all the selected lines have been directly plotted over the graph. We could do more complex requests to find several species and plot different species on the same graph. So this tool can be of some help for people who want to identify lines on a spectrum.